Hello everyone, Christina here with One Creative Direction. Wanted to do a real quick video and summarize all of the improvements that I've made for my art fair setup. And this may or may not be the last video in the art fair series. So hopefully you've been able to watch all of those videos. I will link a few of those in the description box. Be sure to check those out, and I'll give you a little more detail at the end of the video where I have a quick walk through the entire space and go over some of the improvements. But I will tell you, all of the time that I invested in these improvements really paid off. Yesterday was the first opportunity that I had to put them all together and implement it for my show. And I got a lot of compliments on the setup and my displays and everything. And one of the things that really paid off was the last improvement I made in the last video I released, which was waterproofing my canopy because it rained for almost an hour and a half, pretty much the whole entire setup time for my show. And I had no issues. I had my sidewalls on. Everything was perfectly dry. I was so pleased. And I got a lot of compliments on my setup and displays and everything. So super pleased about that. You can see the jewelry display in the center. Take note that it's hanging from the center of the canopy using one of the poles that I used for the livestock fencing as well. And we'll walk through the whole setup here at the end of the pictures, and I'll explain each one of the improvements that I made and put the video links, like I said, in the description in case you want to check those out. But I was super pleased. You can see my banner here. I displayed that on the back side so everybody could see it. Okay, so we're going to walk through here and you'll see the cupcake display that I purchased. It's acrylic and it disassembles and assembles very quickly. It comes with a little carrying bag and it fits very flat, takes up very little room, but you can see I have a lot of coasters and it saves a lot of table space and allows me enough space to display everything else that I needed space for but never had. Obviously a bigger table would be optimal, but sometimes you need space for people to walk around, so a shorter table makes more sense. So this is the jewelry display that I made. This side is all has steel plates there. You can display anything magnetic on this side. And then the main side here is for my jewelry. Again, there's a video for that. I'll put it down below. And it, like I said, this is hanging from the center of the canopy on one of those poles that you can see in the background that I hung my livestock fencing on as well. It worked out really well. Got a lot of attention for the jewelry and the magnets and everything. So I was super pleased with that. So just going on the other side of the table, you can see everything from the opposite side. And you can see my livestock fencing and how well the art displays on it. It got a little windy later yesterday, so everything really fared well with that. It held up well. You can see it's hanging from those poles using the Dollar Tree hooks as I show in the video. And this is my little checkout stand that I made. My setup box is behind that so you don't have to see it. Displayed some jewelry on it, was able to run some wood slats through there and put some little display shelves for additional, space to show things. So it worked out really well. I keep all my stuff hidden back behind so people don't have to see it. And then here's the other side. I had 2 full walls of display. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Please check out my other videos and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys.